Here we go. Mars and American Heritage Chocolate, they have created two important programs to support that is, historic sites, museums, things like that. Joining us now live to tell us more about what is going on is Dave Borghesani. He's a chocolate historian. Dave, good to see you. You got Marcus P. Smith over here. Marcus, good to see you. Deputy Director of the Bois Freedom Center. All right, so now that I've got all that out of the way, those are big titles and a lot to talk about. I heard chocolate. I was excited about that. So let's get into this, Dave. Tell us a little bit more about these two programs that you're so passionate about.
Yeah, Gary, thank you. So, most people know that Mars makes fantastic chocolate brands, but many people don't know that Mars, along with American Heritage Chocolate, have been committed to preserving American history now for over 2 decades. We have proudly created and supported 2 programs. The first is the Forrest E. Mars Jr. Chocolate History Grant, which funds programs at historic sites and educational institutions across the country. And the second is the History Tellers Award, which recognizes the dedicated individuals who share and preserve the stories of this great nation.
How did the Chocolate History Grant start?
The Forrest E. Mars Jr. Chocolate History Grant was actually created in 2013 by American history advocate Forrest E. Mars Jr. And since then, Mars has actually funded and supported historic discovery through the lens of chocolate, enabling literally thousands of individuals to experience the impact chocolate has had on our nation's history and culture. Grant-funded programs include things like museum exhibits, educational programs in school districts, research projects, and even publications. If it is connected with exploring chocolate history, it can be considered for a grant. And for anybody who's interested in submitting a grant, you can go to AmericanHeritageChocolate.com now through October 23rd.
Love that. All right, Marcus, so you know about this because you're the winner. So tell us about the History Tellers Award.
I've learned a little bit, yes. So the History Tellers Award was created in honor of the 250th anniversary of this nation's founding. And what's unique about this type of award is that it identifies and understands that history doesn't only live in books or museum exhibits, but it exists in community, in engagement, and in practice. And that's what we do at the Bois Freedom Center. We focus on the life and the legacy of W. Du Bois, who famously was one of the co-founders of the NAACP and one of the premier architects of the civil rights movement. So winning this award has been an amazing opportunity to kind of share these compelling and what I believe to be fundamental histories more broadly. So I'm very grateful and excited for it.
That's awesome. Well, congrats. What inspired you and your passion for history?
Grandparents, over many long Christmases, they would gather us in our family house and they would recite the oral history of our family actually to all the younger generations, while at the same time promising or asking us to promise never to sell the property. And so they communicated to me from very early on that sharing history, celebrating it, understanding the value of it was not only an honor, but it was also a responsibility. And so winning this award feels like I'm both honoring the mission they instilled in me, but also them as individuals, be able to say, thank you, and here we are.
And Dave, how is chocolate connected to history in this? Because you're a historian, so how does that happen?
Gary, one of the things that surprises people most often is really how chocolate shows up throughout American history. Chocolate has been a part of so many milestone moments in our nation's 250-year history. Many of our founding fathers used to enjoy drinking chocolate, oftentimes for breakfast. Chocolate had been used as a form of a currency. It's been used as a form of a war ration. It's even traveled to some of the most extreme places on the globe, like the very top of the world, Mount Everest, even to the lowest point, the Mariana Trench. And chocolate has even made its way into outer space. And almost everyone loves chocolate. American Heritage Chocolate is inspired by our founding fathers almost 250 years ago. But today we actually use chocolate as a way to connect people with history through chocolate demonstrations, through different tastings and other ways we show up in different events. But what we try to do with this one is really communicate this really amazing and deep history of chocolate here in America. And let's face it, everyone loves chocolate.
Yes, they do. I was just going to say, hey, I love chocolate. You got me. You had me at chocolate, definitely. Guys, thanks so much, Dave, Marcus. Really appreciate you taking some time out. American Heritage Chocolate. Savor the stories. Let's go ahead and throw up some information. You guys, great info right there. There it is right there, AmericanHeritageChocolate.com for all of your information.